transformed ourselves many times. And we're up to the point in 2017, we have 30 software applications for telecommunications support systems, business support systems in particular, things like order management, customer care, point of sale systems. We solve a lot of this complexity, but they're all based on a proven local platform that we've developed throughout the years. We serve tier 1 customer clients, wireless operators, cable operators, and we are a global company to this point. We have offices in Americas and in Europe mostly, and we're doing our head start in the US since the last few years. What we do with our local platform really is we're shoring down multi-year deployments. Basically, BSS systems, order management, customer care, those types of conversions take 2, 3, 4, 5 years, they take forever. And the reason is the huge complexity of customizations required for large operations, integrations. It doesn't matter how complete your software, your previous software is, you always end up doing a lot of custom coding for implementing the solutions. So that's why they take forever. And this custom coding usually is done through a waterfall approach. You go through all the stages of analysis, design, test pilots, configuration, coding, testing. It takes forever. And a lot of it business errors involved. So what we do is 5 times quicker deployment, at least, with our local platform. I'm going to tell you a little bit what it's about. The result is that we are able to reduce to these huge operations a lot of opportunity costs. Being able to go out to the market with new businesses, or new revenue streams, new ways of taking care of your customers. Instead of 3 years from now, a couple months from now. It means that you're able to launch new products and services much quicker, bring billions of dollars of revenue streams to the company, and not have the BSS be a bottleneck as it currently is. So we are demolishing obstacles for transformation in this way, and we're also reducing the need for IT support staff, which is scarce these days. So this is the secret sauce. It's our local platform. It's Swarm. It's a collection of pre-built modules that they all assemble together swiftly. It's a collection of 350 huge library of pre-built engines and runtime configuration modules that allow you to build all the complexity of processes, business rules, forms, screens, API connectors, all the data transformation layers, what else, reports, yeah, it's all there. You can do that all in runtime with the application running with visual modelers. So no coding, no compiling, and no redeploying. With the application live, you change all of that. Processes with drag and drop tools, all business rules there, and all the different logic, all those points for routing different tasks, creating even logic for processing whatever you can think of. Any algorithm, you can create that in runtime without coding, compiling, and redeploying. So this is one of the tools. This is our workflow modeling tool, but you also have tools like next please. Yeah, there we go. We have tools for composing screens in live and reports. You can change the whole experience for the user, create new screens, recustomize whatever is coming out of the box for the application, and it's all done in runtime. It's very quickly. You do shadow IT. You sit down with your end user and you say, okay, so here's what I have. This is the template I have. How do you need this to work? Does it work for your business application or not? Okay, so let's do this together. Let's see if it would work this way. So you see how this is more agile, much more agile than going through analysis, design, development, coding, testing. It shrinks all that life cycle so much that it really is Shadow IT, a version of Shadow IT. You lower down the skills required for implementing these very large projects, and we've been proven to be able to do successfully for the last many few years. The technology behind it is Java, and we've been also supporting the version .NET for historical reasons. We're moving to Java mostly, but it's multiple database technologies lying beneath. It's all open technologies, open cloud-ready technology stacks also. And these are some of our applications specific to telecom, sales, customer care, revenue management, product marketing, product catalog, order management, point of sale, inventory management, reverse logistics applications. And this whole experience is very transportable to the digital transformation of, for example, GM with now IoT. You're going to have subscription services or banks, financial entities that will enable digital experiences and subscription models that they can even be monetizing them. Well, similar complexities will, non-telco industries will find that they need to handle and solve these complexities that the telco world has been suffering for quite a long time. This local platform, we're able to, given the same analysis for a business problem, shrink this time because it's all pre-built, all with configurable drag and drop tools in runtime. The development is shrink significantly, configuration, integration, everything shrinks so much that you roll out changes in weeks, new deployments in months, as opposed to years and years. And yeah, that's why we're growing at 60 to 80% a year for the last 2 or 3 years. And we have customers, large customers, tier 1 operators in Central America, or even North America, Europe, and some other regions as well. So yeah, this is who we are. We're at a very interesting point where we believe this can be expanded to many more telecom operations and even other types of industries that will be able to launch their own digital services. And we think that low-code is a solution for support systems that traditionally are really a pain for these large operations. So with this, we're closing up. This is our brief, very, very brief. You can find out more about us. You can stop by and say hi and we'll talk with you. And yeah, we'll be ready to answer any questions. And have here Akshay. He's much savvier than I. He's much more experience than I do, and in the telco world and digital transformation. So Q&A time. Bring it on.
Hi, my name is Laura. So first, congratulations. It's very complicated to work with the mobile telcos. So I've been doing that in my past. So my main question is, so it's obvious that you guys have the technology, that you're working nicely with these guys, but when you are integrating these kind of services with them, what kind of data are you providing the customers so that they understand if they are doing better or worse in comparison to other platforms they were using before?
So our main benchmark, I'm not sure if I understand if you're going there, but our main benchmark is that we take days to roll out changes to any business requirement, as opposed to any of the other large BSS OSS vendors in the space, that they take months to deliver an analysis document, a high-level design document. That's our guideline benchmark.
Hello. So then, you guys, I would like to get a metric of how successful you guys are being from what's out there in the market. So you say that normally it takes months to do an integration, and you're saying days?
Yes.
Okay, is that the main metric of success that you guys are using?
Yes, it is critical, because if you want to roll out a new service, a new product, and for that you need to first accomplish many backend integrations, and it means a couple of years effort. You're enabling a business.
But that's a success metric of an integration. I want to understand the success metrics of your customers. How successful are they being when they integrate with you?
We also have business intelligence metrics, so the KPIs. So we have a BI module as well that shows less churn and things like that. So the metrics, or the KPIs, are part of the package.
Things like subscriptions, churn, customer satisfaction indicators, yes.
Customer survey metrics. It's part of the solution as well.
If no data, no success.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So it seems like you guys have had very good success internationally, and the next stage of growth is deploying here in the U.S. Tell me a little bit about the sales cycle. Who is the key buyer within the telcos? Are you selling to Verizon Miami, Southeast, to the CEO, or a back office person that's centralized, and how does that work?
So we're national, right? We aim to the largest tier 1s and maybe some of tier 2 operators in the US, and they're spread out throughout the country. So for that, yeah.
And typically the buyer is the CIO team. And so we are already engaged with RFP responses, even a large entity here in Miami. We're hopefully finalizing that very shortly.
Correct.
I know neither one of you guys are the CFO, but I saw no numbers here. How much you're making, if you're losing money, if you need money, if you want money, if you raise money.
Great question. We are profitable. We've been profitable since our creation, really. We are not running capital. We closed last year at 10 million. We're expected to close this year at between 20 to 25 million dollars. And yes, we would like to raise money at this point to expand into the US. We need to go intensively into marketing and sales. That's it.
Maybe same similar line of questions. Can you just explain your revenue model?
So we sell software licenses, traditional model of software licenses, professional services for implementation, and then ongoing changes and professional services for what we call evolutionary maintenance, which is change requests. And then support and maintenance services to support the license and the updates, and those are recurring usually.
And usually these are multi-million dollar projects in a telco.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for the time.
Woo!